Knowledge Institute. Today in this chapter we will study about the structure of atom, like proton, neutron, electron, nucleus and atom. We will study everything. There are three concepts that we are going to study, that is atom, molecules and radicals. So let's see one by one. Atom. What is atom? Atom. What is atom? All matters are made up of atom. It is a basic unit of matter. Like all the matters, like solid, liquid, gas, they all are made up from the atom. An atom is the smallest particle of an element, but incapable of independent existence. Like every atom is very smallest particle of the element, but they don't have any independent existence. Like if there are two molecules, then we can divide them, but if there is only one atom, then we cannot divide. Every solid, liquid, gas and plasma is composed of the neutral or ionized atom. Like in the states of matter, we already studied the states of matter, like solid, liquid, gas, these are the states of matter. And plasma, like a blood plasma, they all are the composed of the neutral or ionized atom. Then an element is made up of only one kind of atom, like particular element. If you consider the oxygen element, then the oxygen element is only made up of the oxygen atoms only. Then properties of an element depend upon the atoms constituting it. Like how that elements will be, the properties of the element, it depends on the atoms, like which atoms are there. Now see here, this is the hydrogen atom. Hydrogen atom is having only one proton and one electron, because hydrogen atom's atomic number is 1. So there is a one proton in nucleus and one electron which is revolving around the nucleus. And oxygen atom, the atomic number of oxygen atom is 8. So that's why there will be 8 electrons in the oxygen atom. See, this is the yellowish one, this is the nucleus. Here the proton and here the protons and neutrons will be there, and these are like these blue ones are the electrons which is revolving around the nucleus. In the first shell, this first shell is known as K shell. This K shell is having the 2 electrons in it, and then this is second shell. This is L shell. They are having the 6 electrons in it. These imaginary lines, see the electrons revolving around the nucleus, these blackish line, the imaginary path is known as the orbits or shell. Understood? So how these electrons like shells are filling, there is a rule of that. Like there is a one formula, 2n square, where the n is the number of shell. Like 2n, like n will be the this is the first shell, so that's why we will consider the and the place of n we will consider the 1. So 1 square 1, so 2 into 1, there will be 2 shells. And the second, there will be, this is the second shell, so 2 raised to 2, that is 2 square, that is 4. So 4 into 2, there will be 8 shell. So this rule is known as the octet rule. Here there are 6 electrons only. So oxygen will take the 2 electrons from the others. We will see that how exactly they are fulfilling their 8 electrons octet rule. We will see that in the next. Here in a carbon atom is having the atomic number 6. So that's why there will be 2 electrons in a first shell and 4 electrons will be in the next shell. See here, these blue ones are the protons, these pinkish ones are the neutrons, and this greenish ones are the electrons. Protons are always the positively charged, electrons are always negatively charged, and neutrons are neutral. Now molecule. What is molecule? A molecule is the smallest particle of a substance, that is element or compound. First we will understand how this substance is forming. Like there are more than two atoms of the same element or the different element, they are combining and they are forming the substance. Understood? A molecule is a capable of independent existence. As I told you in some like last video, as I told you, if suppose we will do like we will consider the two molecules, then we can divide them. Like here there will be one molecule is only having the two atoms, so that's why we can divide them. So that's why they are the capable of independent existence. A molecule is formed when the atoms of the same element or the different elements are combined. Like the atoms of the same element or different element are combined, then the molecules are formed. Like see here, this is the Lewis structure of water. We will see here, see, this is the Lewis structure of water. Generally we are representing the all the molecules in this form only, all the molecules and compounds we are representing in this Lewis structure form only, and this, for your better understanding, I represented in the circular form because you can understand in a better way. See here, these yellow ones are the electrons of oxygen and these blue ones are the electrons of hydrogen. So here, like when I told you that they will oxygen will take the two electrons from the others, they will share that electron and then they will fulfill their octet rule. See here, now in this last shell of oxygen there are 8 electrons, like 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. So there are the 8 electrons. So by this way oxygen has already fulfilled their octet. See here, these two oxygen atoms are there. They are the atoms of the same element. They are combining and they are forming the oxygen molecule. Understood? Okay. Now we will see the radical. Radical is the single atom of an element or a group of atoms of the different elements behaving as a single unit. Like what is radical? It's a single atom of an element or the group of atoms of the different element, but they should behave as a single unit with a charge on the group. Radical is atom, molecule or ion that has an unpaired valence electron. We will see that what is the unpaired valence electron. Like the radical can be atom, molecule or ion, and they are having the unpaired valence electron. Radical takes part in the chemical reaction and retains its identity. Like radical taking part in a chemical reaction, but it doesn't mean that they are losing their identity. They are retaining their identity. Radical can be electrically neutral. Like it can be possible radical don't have any specific charge, or it may be possible that their anion is a positively charged or cations are the negatively charged. Anion is always a positive and cations is always a negative. So radical can be electrically neutral or they may have the charge on it. So this is the ammonium radical, this is the chlorine radical, this is the methyl radical, and this is the methoxy radical. Now we will see atom in some deep. Like atoms are built up of some atomic particle, protons, neutrons, electrons. Protons are positively charged, neutrons are neutral, electrons are negatively charged, and nucleus in the center of the atom contains the protons and neutrons. Orbits or shell, like an imaginary path in which the electrons are revolving around the nucleus. We will see this. See this. These, like these grey ones are the electrons, these reddish ones are the proton. Here, like see in this here you can understand better way. This is the structure of carbon atom. Like here, these blue ones, these bluish, they are the protons. Like protons is positively charged, neutrons are neutral, and electrons are having the negative charge. Understood? Like see, they are having the negative charge. See here, and combinedly neutrons and protons, they are protons and neutrons are in the nucleus. See, this is the nucleus and the electrons are revolving around the nucleus. Understood? P for proton, P for positively charged, N for neutron, neutrons are neutral, E for electron, and electrons are negatively charged. Okay, thank you so much. I hope you like this video.